एसबीआई के नंबर्स जहां पर स्टॉक में हमने देखा एक बहुत तगड़ा मूव आया है। कंपनी के एमडी खरा साहब इस समय मीडिया को संबोधित कर रहे हैं, सीधे वहीं चलते हैं।
World Economic Outlook raised the global growth forecast to 3.2% for the year 2024, which is 10 basis points higher than its January 24 update, and expect the global economy to grow at the same pace in 2025. Global headline inflation is expected to fall from an annual average of 6.8% in 23 to 5.9% in 24 and further to 4.5% in 25, with advanced economies returning to their inflation target sooner than the emerging markets and the developing economies. Commodities and energy prices can drag the economic and the growth prospect by infusing sudden shocks on the supply side, a collateral impact of escalating geopolitical tensions at multiple fronts. However, in this backdrop, as far as India is concerned, the conditions are, however, shaping up for an upshift in the real GDP growth, backed by the strong investment demand and upbeat business and consumer sentiments. CPI inflation has already gravitated to 4.9% in March, after averaging 5.1% in the preceding 2 months. CPI inflation is expected to moderate in ensuing months and is expected to taper to 4.5% in financial year 25 compared to 5.4% average in financial year 24. In financial year 24, the credit offtake of the all scheduled commercial bank recorded a growth of about 20%, while deposit grew at about 13%, and the momentum with some moderation is expected to continue in the financial year 25 too. I'll now discuss the broad bank's performance parameters. Once again, we have delivered excellent numbers. I'm happy to share that our net profit for financial year 24 is the highest ever at rupees 61,077 crore, showing an increase of 21.59% over financial year 23. Our net profit for the quarter 4 of the financial year 24 is at 20,698 crores, which has increased by 125.87% sequentially. This is despite incurring wage revision expenses of rupees 13,387 crores during the current year period as per the bipartite wage settlement, and after absorbing the additional liability to the tune of rupees 7,100 crore relating to pension liability and the DA relief neutralization in the third quarter as a one-time exceptional item. Our ability to absorb the above liabilities without significantly impacting the long-term profitability outcomes of the bank demonstrate the resilience of our balance sheet. ROA of the bank stands at 1.04% for financial year 24, and it has improved by 8 basis points over financial year 23. The ROE for the financial year 24 is at 20.32%, which has improved by 89 basis points over financial year 23. We have been consistently delivering ROE in excess of 15% for the last 7 quarters. The cost-to-income ratio of the bank is at 55.66%, including wage revision expenses and excluding the impact of the one-time exceptional item of pension liabilities and dearness relief neutralization in quarter 3 financial year 24. Excluding the wage revision and one-time exceptional item, the cost-to-income ratio would be at 49.34%, which is an improvement of 315 basis points over financial year 23. Non-interest income has shown a growth of 41.15% in financial year 24 over financial year 23. Our deposit has grown by 11% YOY and term deposit has grown by 16% YOY. We are mindful of our liability portfolio as it provides a stable stream of resources for us. We continuously monitor the concentration of our deposit profile daily, ensuring that dependency on the wholesale funding is contained within the prescribed levels. Liquidity coverage ratio stands at 124% as on 31st of March 24 and is well above the regulatory benchmark. I am happy to highlight that the credit growth has been robust across all the segments. Our retail, agri and MSME, which is popularly known as RAM, advances have crossed 20 trillion mark during the year. Out of the above, retail personal advances constitutes 5 lakh crore, which is 13.5 trillion. Aggregate advances are at 3.05 trillion, and MSME advances stands at rupees 4.33 trillion, growing at the rate of 14.6.
ओके देखिए थोड़ा मार्केट इस तरीके की हो गई है। मैं जानता हूँ आप में से कई लोग सुनना चाहेंगे एसबीआई चेयरमैन को। हमारे डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म पर एक फीड में आप उनको सुन पाएंगे, लेकिन अभी हर्षिता मार्केट पर बात करना थोड़ा ज़रूरी है क्योंकि अब हम